Some failures in life are inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so carefully that you may as well not live at all, in which case you fail miserably. No matter how much money you have, self-respect really lies in figuring out what's best for you. It's very possible to live a very moral life without belief in God. And I think it's very possible to live a life filled with misunderstanding and belief in God. It takes great courage to fight our enemies, but it is as strong as it is to fight our friend. There are some things you can't share without eventually liking each other. The first story I finished was when I was 6 years old. I'll keep writing, for sure. But I don't know if I want to publish again after Harry Potter. Death is just the great adventure of life. The fear of the name increases the fear of the thing itself. I don't know where the idea came from, and I hope I never do. It would spoil my excitement if it turned out that I just had a cute little wrinkle on the surface of my brain that made me think of an invisible train platform. I don't think there's anything wrong with letting a child fantasize. Actually, I think stopping people from fantasizing is a very destructive thing. If it's a good book, anyone will. I really not ashamed read the things I love in my childhood. Indifference and neglect are often more destructive than dislike. Humans have the ability to choose the things that are worst for them. I've never been ashamed of being depressed, never. What am I ashamed of? I've had a hard time and I'm quite proud that I got out of it. The best of us sometimes have to eat our words. When you're old enough to take the wheel, the responsibility rests with you. Life is hard and complicated and beyond total control of a person, and the humility to know it will enable you to endure the changes. You will never truly know yourself or the strength of your relationship until both are tested by adversity. It doesn't matter how a person is born, but what they become. I want to be remembered as someone who did the best he could with the talent he had. In a novel, you have to resist the urge to tell everything. Fame is interesting because I never wanted to be famous, and I never dreamed of becoming famous. The most important thing is to read as much as possible, as I do. Reading will give you an understanding of what makes for good writing, and it will expand your vocabulary. I thought you worked and studied until you died.